Hi guys, it's me, Shaylin, from Your Healing Matrix, and I am back. I was trying to do this earlier to no avail. It was bad. I think you have to be connected to the internet, or at least with my phone you do. Anyway, I am here. I'm going to give you a minute to make sure your sound is up, right? And make sure you're thinking about whether you're an energy overestimator or an energy underestimator. That's the question for today. And what does it matter if you are one or the other? So we're going to talk about that and the pros and cons of each. How about that? I kind of love that. I'm going to give you just another minute so you can get yourself settled in. I had quite a great day today. I went to the DMV. Now, I know you never thought I would say those two things in the same sentence, but I couldn't help myself. I went and I got my new married name. It's Shaylin Parker Richardson. Woohoo! So now I'm legal in the state of California to have 3 names. I'm terribly important. But I know your time is important, so I'm going to go grab my clock. Stay right there. I got my clock, right? And we're going to do 3 minutes. So I have 10 seconds, and then we're going to go. All right, 10 seconds, then we're going to go. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, so here's the deal. As human beings, we either overestimate a task or we underestimate a task. Guys, did I get my teeth in my mouth? So the question is, do you overestimate a task or do you underestimate it? And here's what happens. If you overestimate the task, it may seem like it's too hard. You don't want to do it. It seems like you'll never be able to do it. You kind of psych yourself out and you never begin. Or if you underestimate the task, you go gung-ho and you get into it, and in the minute it gets hard, you stop because you weren't really expecting the pushback, right? So here you have 2 ways of looking at something: overestimating an idea or a task, underestimating a task, and 2 ways of getting stuck. But if you know who you are with your energy, if you're an overestimator or an underestimator, then you can still move forward because there's secret little hacks in the middle of both of those, right? So for me, I tend to be an underestimator. I am an optimist from way back. And so I will get into any task thinking that I can do it easily and effortlessly, and thank you, oh heavens above, I'm knocking on wood. Most of the time it's true. It's pretty easy, and it's mostly my mindset, because little bumps in the roads don't generally get me goofy. But sometimes I'm in the middle of it, and I think to myself, what the heck was I thinking? Case in point, my beautiful daughter. I adopted my beautiful daughter. And in my mind, she's 3 years old. I don't have to go through labor. I don't have to go through a 9-month pregnancy. She's 3. I don't have to, do any of that stuff. It'll be smooth sailing. Well, anybody out there who's a parent knows, don't be a goofball. There's so much involved to that. And of course, it's way more than you think. And of course, I didn't stop. My girl is graduating college now. And I'm glad I didn't stop. And it was hard. And it is hard. And the way I got through it was deciding that I wasn't going to let the fear of continuing or the idea that I wouldn't be perfect at it stop me. And that was hard. Especially in terms of being a parent, right? But in terms of anything, of course we want to do everything well, right? And we want to have a great effect on whatever we touch. And for those of us who love transformation, we want to be able to go through the process and transform things, right? But when you're in the middle and things get bumpy, you just tell the fear or the uncomfortability or the block or the anger, because sometimes you get mad because you can't do what you want to do or it doesn't work out. Tell it to get in the car. Only you can't drive, you got to get in the back seat. And you step through it. Right? On the other side, if you overestimate and you'd never get started, what's the hack for that? The hack is breaking it down until it's a tiny, tiny, little, teeny, tiny step. And it feels more manageable, and you know your end goal is in sight. So let's just say working out every day. How do you break it down to the tiniest thing? How do you get yourself moving so you're at least in the direction? Well, you commit that the next day what you're going to do is when you get up, if you choose to go to the gym that day, you're going to put your tennis shoes on. And you're just going to wear your tennis shoes around, your workout tennis shoes. Okay? And then maybe the next day, you're going to put on your workout clothes and your tennis shoes and walk out the door. And then the day after that, you're going to put on your workout clothes and your tennis shoes, and you're going to walk out the door and perhaps ride your bike to the gym or walk to the gym or however you get to the gym. Sounds like that old, there was an old woman who swallowed a fly, right? You just keep adding on. And then all of a sudden, you find yourself moving without even knowing that you're moving, right? Because they're bite-sized pieces and it's okay. I want to caution all of us that we're living in a time where everything is made to look easy. And everybody else looks like they're not having a hard time. We watch television and everything looks easy. There are TV shows about going to college and it looks like all you do is talk to each other and party. Or a sitcom and everybody has a job only you never see them working. Right? That's not reality. Facebook land. That's not reality. Everybody puts their best foot forward. So please don't have the idea that everything is always terrific and wonderful all the time. But if you choose to, the one thing humans have that most animals don't have is that we get to choose how to think about something. Right? So if you choose to think that it's easy, or that you can get through it even though it's scary, or that you don't have to be perfect, all of those things help being an energy overestimator or an energy underestimator and keep you moving forward. And for those of you who are completely balanced, God bless you. I wish it was me. It's so seriously not. But I adore you all, wherever you fall on that beautiful spectrum. And I know I went over my time. But thank you for sticking with me. And put some comments down below. Are you an underestimator, an overestimator? And leave some tips for those who are reading. How do you get yourself going? This is Shaylin, your Healing Matrix. Wishing you all the best, sending you kisses over the internet. And I will see you soon. Ciao.